Okay, everyone, this is Zarina with Zarina's Guides, here to demonstrate my new quiz template. I made these questions myself. It is a 10-question game, so let's go ahead and do it. Play from start is what you would do in Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. I suggest using buzzin.live to have people buzz in for their answers, but because I'm recording this by myself, I'm just going to go ahead and click on here and go through the questions. But I will show you that if you were doing this in presentation mode and people were answering and buzzing in, you could give them points and keep track of that by just clicking on the side that they're at. So whoever's getting points, you could just click and give them points and let that score go up as much as to 10 points, because that's how many questions there are. So yeah, so that's how that works. So let's just go ahead and go through the questions. You guys answer along and see how good you'd be if this were your quiz game that you were answering and you're being challenged to do. All right, so we click on the card to reveal the questions and answers. So true or false, bats are mammals. Someone would have to buzz in. I'd give you 3 seconds to do it. I'm assuming you got your answer and you know what you think it is. Let's see if you're right. It was true. Bats are mammals. If you didn't know that, now you do. Okay, let's go ahead. Is the average number of whiskers on a cat higher or lower than 13? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm assuming you got your answer. It's lower. The average number is 12 whiskers on a cat. Next question, true or false? Mercury is the only element on the periodic table that is liquid at room temperature. 1, 2, 3. Okay, showing the answer. False. Mercury and bromine are both liquid at room temperature. True or false? Bees are the smallest mammals. 1, 2. All right. False. The bumblebee bat is the smallest mammal in the world. Was the population of the United States in 2020 higher or lower than 350 million? 1, 2, 3. All right, lower. The population of the U.S. in 2020 was estimated to be 331,449,281,000. I don't know how numbers go. Anyways, that's how I know how I never have to count that high. All right. Is President Biden's spot in the U.S. history of presidents higher or lower than 44? 1, 2, 3. Higher. President Biden is the 46th U.S. president. True or false? The shortest commercial flight takes less than a minute. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if you thought it right. It was true. That airline, Loganair flight between the two Scottish islands of Westray and Papa Westray lasts just 57 seconds, and allegedly there's a video to prove it. Is the age that a woman should get a mammogram higher or lower than 30? 1, 2, 3. It is higher. At age 40, women are recommended to begin getting mammograms. True or false? Maine is the smallest U.S. state. 1, 2, 3. False. Rhode Island is the smallest. And last question. In 2019, was the population of Black Americans higher or lower than the population of Hispanic Americans? 1, 2, 3. It was lower. In 2019, Hispanics comprised approximately 18% of the U.S. population, and they made the largest minority group. I hope you've had fun playing. This is Zarina's Quiz Games, and you can get this on my Etsy store. Head on over. The link is in the description.